Hey, good morning. I hope you are doing well today. It is Saturday, February 15th, and I am actually on my way to Cal Tire to get my headlights replaced, my bulbs replaced. As I mentioned in another video, both my fog lights burnt out now and one headlight. So because I have to work in the dark sometimes, and it's just good maintenance anyway to get my vehicle maintained, I thought I better get it in. So it's I'm running a little bit late here. It's almost 8 a.m. The sun is shining, but it's a cold one, minus 21 Celsius, which is still cold Fahrenheit. Yeah. So welcome to my channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. And if you're brand new, welcome. I got a few things planned today. I'll probably do a couple of different videos today. So this one is just me saying good morning to you folks. And also I noticed I've been seeing a lot of folks in the Edmonton area commenting and whatnot, and I think Sensational Denny did his first video. So woohoo, congratulations Denny. I watched the whole video and I subscribed, and you are amazing. I'm looking forward to following your journey. Also, another young lady, sorry, I just can't remember her name off the top of my head, but I will give you a shout out. She just got a job in the oil field. So that's awesome, great to hear. And you're in the Edmonton area as well. So any of you folks in the Edmonton area, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, if you want to reach out to me, if you want to meet up for a coffee or a cold beer, and if you ever want to collaborate on a video, if you're starting your own channels, I'd love to do a collaboration. We can do one video on my channel, maybe one on your channel, and we can build a community. So it'd be fun. So anyway, I'm gonna get over here to the Cal Tire, and I will talk to you in the next clip. Okay, I am here at Cal Tire. Just got the vehicle registered to go in, so it should be maybe an hour worth of work. I don't know, but it is, like I say, a beautiful day. If you can see the sun behind me, way over there, it is shining bright, and it doesn't feel that cold. As I mentioned, it's minus 21, but here's Cal Tire. So I actually bought my tires here. If you recall, any of you who saw a video I did previously, a few weeks ago, I talked about where I had a flat tire, and I had to take it in to get the tire fixed, but they wouldn't fix the tire because those tires were my original tires and they were worn down too low. So I had to actually buy 4 new tires, which cost me $1,100. I still haven't recovered. But anyway, and it was a Cal Tire, but it wasn't this Cal Tire because they're independently owned. But as you can see behind me, there's Superstore over there. So we had a Superstore, and this here is another one of those real estate investment trusts or REITs where they have an anchor store. In this case, it's Superstore, and they have a bunch of other stores around here. The anchor store is Superstore. As you can see behind me over there is Best Buy and other businesses. Oh, here's a good thing. Right there behind me, those buildings over there, those are called the Clairview Courts. And I actually was a laborer there working on those, so I actually helped build those. That is the one where 20 years ago we had a young lady fall from the 3rd floor to the 2nd floor. Now she was tied off, so she she was tied off, but she didn't have her rope grab adjusted properly, so she had too much slack in her rope, and it allowed her to strike her head on the floor below. So she had a lot of blood loss, but thankfully she was basically okay. She recovered quickly and she's back to work within a couple of weeks. But anyway, that caused me to get involved with health and safety, and I became a health and safety officer. How you doing? Just doing YouTube. So it was actually quite a good experience in the long run, because her name was Mary. I've kept in touch with her over the years. I've seen her. I haven't seen her in 10 years, but I did see her 10 years ago, and she seems to be doing good. But that building over there, yeah, it's quite nice. I remember that's how I got involved with health and safety, as is by doing that. So it all worked out in the end. But right now it is starting to get a little bit chilly, so I will go back inside and we'll continue this conversation as we go. They even provide free coffee here, so that is good. I think I'm going to get a coffee here. And I wanted to give a shout out to Dawn, who donated to my coffee, my Buy Me a Coffee fund again yesterday. My link in my description. Fantastic, Dawn. Thank you so much. It's much appreciated. But I am going to grab a coffee right here, and we'll see how this thing works. Hopefully it'll be coffee, not like last time where I insert a pod. So I gotta insert a pod where, oh, I see, down here. Okay, what do we have? This looks like tea time. I don't want tea. I think I'll have a coffee. So let's try this together. Take that one out. Put that one in. And I think I'm gonna have a strong brew. And let's go. Let's do it. Let's see how the thing works. Yeah, last time I at a car dealership, I went to make a nice coffee and it turned out to be hot chocolate. So we'll see how this works. And it's working. So that will be great. It's actually quite a nice place here. You can get your rims and all kinds of good stuff. Wheels. And all the above. We'll see how this works out. Okay, I am outside again. Got my coffee. It actually is good coffee. It's Kirkland, so you can't go wrong with Kirkland coffee. So I'm gonna have a coffee here and wait for the guys to take my car. They'll get my car finished. They just finished with one right now. Mine is still working on. So hopefully it'll be done before too long. Let's take a look again at those buildings over there. I was actually doing some rigging work on a tower crane when I was working there. I learned to be a rigger on a tower crane and also a mobile crane. So that was good. Another thing I remember, if you can see over there, the balconies are, I think it's a 6-story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-story, yeah. And I remember there was a young man who was working on the 5th or 6th balcony, and there was no handrails, and he wasn't tied off. And I had to go out there and mention to him, I became a labor foreman, and I had to mention to him that, hey, that's not safe. You either need to be tied off or you can't be out there. And he got kind of upset with me, thinking that I was picking on him. I said, no, I'm not picking on you. My job is to look out for your safety. So, you need to get out of there and get tied off. So we provided training and we provided the harnesses and all that good stuff. But, some people, they think that if you're health and safety and you say something to them. Now, it depends on how you say it too. I never wanted to be perceived as a safety cop. I was always trying to be a resource and an advisor. So when you saw me coming, I didn't want you to think, oh gosh, here comes Martin. Let's get ready for this, or let's get ready for that. I wanted you to think, oh great, Martin's coming. Hey Martin, I got a question for you. So that's kind of my philosophy, how I looked at it. And I think part of the reason why is because I know what it was like to have a safety person bully you or just go out of their way to make your life miserable. And that's not what a safety person is supposed to be. As a safety professional, you're supposed to help, guide, and yeah, you have to enforce. Enforcement is an important part of it, but you gotta work with people. You gotta work with people, and you gotta do what you can to make sure people are safe. So it all turned out in the end. I see one young guy just got his car back, so that's great. So mine should be there fairly soon. So as you can see, the sun is shining. My coffee is keeping me warm. And like I say, hey, if you're in the Edmonton area, reach out to me. We'll definitely get together, get a coffee, and have a conversation. Okay folks, so if you can see, my vehicle is up on the lift and the front tires are taken off. That is why I am not doing it myself. I don't have the ability, the tools, or the know-how to do all that. So any of you folks making comments that, oh, I should do it myself, that is why I don't. Okay, we are done at Cal Tire. Funny because they have to order the bulbs, because the bulbs are not something that just you get in the in your service department. Doesn't always carry. So I have to go back in a couple hours, which is fine. I kind of expected that because, like you say, if you don't let them know in advance what you need, since it's not a Kia dealership, they might not have the exact parts. So that's fine. So it's close to home, close to where I live anyway. So I'll head home and do a few things there, wait for the call. I'm just gonna run into Superstore here while I'm here and get a couple things. The other thing is kind of funny is the two young ladies who are working there, they are also in university, I believe. So they're doing some of their work. So that's pretty cool. As you know, I'm not afraid to talk to people. So I just had a little chat with a couple of them. And that's great. So I think that is it for now. I am gonna run home, get a few things together, and we will chat when I get everything fixed up here. But in the meantime, I am going to say goodbye for now, and we will see you in the next video. And like I say, I've got some other things planned for later today. So stick around, and we will see you soon.